everyone, Miss Alessandra here. So we're going to be doing a springtime wreath craft today, and there are 3 parts to it, so we're going to do it in 3 steps. First, we're going to make our wreath, then we're going to make our butterfly, and then we're going to put our wreath and our butterfly together. So I'm going to go over the supplies that you're going to need for all parts of the craft. You need a paper plate, some markers. If you'd like, you can use googly eyes or you can use a black marker. Liquid glue, a glue stick will not work for parts of this craft. Scissors, make sure your parents know you're using them. 2 colors of tissue paper. I would suggest some type of spring colors. I'm going to be using white and pink. A popsicle stick or a clothespin. This is Spencer. He's helping us. He's sitting on our construction paper, but you'll need 2 pieces of construction paper of different colors. Choose whatever colors you like. So we're going to start with the outside of the wreath using our paper plate. First step is you're going to fold the paper plate in half. Okay, like so. You're going to get your scissors out and ready. And you're going to be cutting part of this out. Most paper plates have an outline for you on the inner circle. If you do have that outline, that's what we're going to be cutting. If you don't have that outline, you're going to basically go 1.5 inches from the outside and cut a half moon or a half circle. Okay, so we're going to do that step now. So we do not need that circle we cut out. You can throw that away, put it to the side. You should now have a paper plate with a big hole in the middle. All right? Our next step is to get your tissue paper, and we're going to be cutting these out or tearing your tissue paper. If you don't want to cut it, you can tear it. I'll probably tear it into squares. They don't have to be perfect, but we're going to be cutting them into squares that are about, that size. Okay, about 1 inch by 1 inch. As best you can, squares. Gus has come up to help us now. Okay. So I would say take about 2 pieces of tissue paper to cut into squares, and that should be enough. You can even make your squares larger if you don't mind the tissue paper poofing out more on the wreath. Gus, don't knock that down. He wants to help. Let him help a little bit. We're almost done tearing or cutting. Right in front of the camera. So this is our easy part. We're still working on our wreath. There's all of our pieces cut out or torn to make little squares. Okay. So now you're going to take that circular paper plate, missing the center. Okay. We're going to put glue all around this part. And after that, you're going to be taking pieces of your tissue paper and crinkling them up and sticking them all around in whatever pattern that you like. You can do one color and then the other color for every other, or you could do one color on the bottom, one color on top, or just scatter them however you like. You could do a solid color and then the other color you can use to make it look like there's flowers around, whatever you like, okay? So that's the step we're gonna do now. Put all the glue around your paper plate. Lots of glue there. Okay. And then just start taking your tissue paper and sticking it on in the pattern that you choose, okay? You can kind of bunch it, scrunch it a little. I'll show you what I mean there. See how they're scrunched? There we go. You're just gonna do that kind of all around. I'm just going to go through this kind of quick on my end. You guys can take as long as you need. You can always rewind and watch again if you miss the next part. So, do you see how they're all kind of scrunched? That's going to be the start of your wreath. For now, we're going to put this aside and let this dry a little bit, and we're going to start making our butterfly. So we'll put that aside. For your butterfly, you're going to need popsicle stick and 2 pieces of construction paper. We're going to get those scissors out again. Okay. I chose yellow and purple. You can choose whatever 2 colors that you like. First, I'm going to take this purple piece and I'm going to cut it into a square. Right now, it is a rectangle, so I'm going to cut it into a square. All right. More. His head a little bit, and there's our square. Then I'm going to take my other color, which happens to be yellow, and I'm going to cut out a circle. The way I'm going to do this is by folding this in half, hamburger style. Okay, that's hamburger style. And cutting another half moon or half circle to get that circle. I made this a little pointy over here, so I'm just going to fix that. All right, so my circle, my square. Each of these we are going to make into an accordion, okay? So we're going to start with our circle, and I'll show you how we make an accordion. It's going to be folding back and forth. So you're going to fold to the front, then you're going to take it, fold to the back. Okay? Front and back. Okay? So now I'm going to fold to the front, fold to the back, fold to the front, fold to the back, fold to the front, till you get to the end. I have a little bit left, fold to the back. Okay, I'm just making this a little firmer with my folds by squeezing it tight, and then you see it's an accordion, okay? So you can put that one to the side. Now you're going to take your square, only we're going to make it look like a diamond or a rhombus, okay? You want the point up top and down towards your feet. And we're going to do the same thing. We're going to fold accordion style to the front, to the back, to the front, to the back. So here we go. To the front, to the back, 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 almost done, to the front, to the back, to the front, okay? Again, firmly making those creases, those folds, pressing down so that it looks like an accordion. All right, so you have this accordion and then this accordion. All right, that's the two things that we need to do. All right, make sure you got that popsicle stick ready. So what we're going to do is take those two accordions you just made and grab some glue. We're going to stick them together. So you can do the circle on top and the square on the bottom, or the square on top, circle on the bottom. It doesn't matter. It's basically just showing the different types of wings that butterflies have. So the bottom wing looks more triangular and the top wing looks more circular. So that's how I'm going to do it. I'm going to glue them on the last accordion of the one that's going on top and the first piece of the accordion that's going on the bottom. Okay, do that now. And this is why we can't really use a glue stick, because this part will not work very well. All right, so I'm gluing them on like that. I'm gonna hold them together for about 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so they're held together. You could also grab a rubber band and put them here as well, okay? But what we're also going to be doing is using our popsicle stick as the body. So it's going to go straight down this way, okay? So grab your popsicle stick. Gonna put glue on one side. Glue, glue, glue. All right. Grab your accordion body. Okay. And stick that on. Now this is going to be hard to get this to dry quickly, so you might have to have this sit for a little while, okay? And you'd want it to just sit. A rubber band or a piece of tissue paper. So if you do have a rubber band, it'll probably help to keep it tied if you want it to be finished quickly. I'm going to wrap a piece of tissue paper around to keep it held. So the tissue paper is now glued, and this will help me to glue on the popsicle stick, which, like I said, will take a little while. You can design this, color it however you would like, all right? But yeah, you're gonna lay it down like this so that it attaches, the glue adheres to the paper. Again, you're gonna lay it down flat, all right? Okay, so now we have our butterfly, we have our wreath itself. On our butterfly, we want to make sure we draw an eyes, or if you have googly eyes, you can use those as well. I'm just going to take a marker, blue marker. I'm going to draw on some eyes. Okay, so I'm going to draw on 2 eyes up top like this. If you'd like, you can draw a mouth. You don't have to. Okay, and if you wanted to, you can put designs all over your butterfly. Now, the final step, again, wait until this part is dry, the butterfly itself. You're going to glue the empty side, not the body side, the empty side, onto your wreath, down on the bottom, on the top, on the side, in the corner, however you want it. You're going to put glue back here to glue right onto the wreath. So I'm going to try that now. Okay. So that is our wreath. Once your butterfly is completely dry, it will glue on and be able to stick on really nicely. See, it's already becoming pretty stuck. And then you can hang it up however you want in your house, on a door, whatever you like. And that's our springtime wreath. Again, you can design your butterfly, put some stripes, spots, whatever you think you would like your butterfly to look like. I'm going to put some stripes on mine so he doesn't look so plain. You can use markers, glue, crayons, whatever you like. And I'll draw a little mouth on my butterfly as well. All right, so that is my springtime wreath. Send me pictures of what your springtime wreath looks like. You can post them on our Facebook, or you can send it to my email address, apetrino@westonct.gov. And we'll be doing another craft next week, so check our website to see what supplies you'll need. Bye, and thanks for joining.